Okay, Rambo, the video game.
They knew first blood, not me.
There it is. Remember when we saw the trailer for this thing?
Yeah, it looks freaking awful. It looks awful.
Yeah, well,
I didn't want to even touch it.
Yeah, well, it's out now, and I played it.
Yes!
Let's go. Where's the gameplay footage? Damn.
Well, this is what happens when you have an
This
Eastern,
game looks like
an
the
Eastern
biggest
European
piece of
company.
crap.
Why are we
Look at
playing
this
the Rambo movies on our show, guys? Oh, wait, that's the game? Nice.
Check this out. So what they've done here, okay, this game, Rambo, the video game, there have been Rambo games in the past. There was an NES game, and were there any others?
There was a Genesis game.
Yeah,
Rambo
oh yeah, there's a crazy Genesis one. We got to play that at some point and actually beat it.
And now what they've done is they've created a Rambo on-rail shooter with QTE elements.
This is it. There you go. So this
Finally, my
follows,
prayers have been answered.
Yeah. This follows the storylines of all three movies, Rambo 1, 2, and 3. Well, actually,
Loosely,
no.
wait, loosely follow it. Like, I don't remember the part in the movie where Rambo kills thousands of police officers.
Yeah, I'll get to that. Hopefully the footage will show us that. But there's a certain thing you got to do during that part. I forgot. There's a fourth movie that I'm forgetting. I actually just saw it too. So
Rambo.
yeah, it actually wasn't that bad. But yeah, this is only the first three: Rambo 1, 2, and 3, and they've turned it like Tom mentioned. They turned it into a rail shooter. So you have no control over where you're going. This game just railroads you into you know right in front of the enemies, and then you gotta shoot them because that's what Rambo does, right?
It's actually not. It's actually not.
I know we're just
not
talking
what
about how
Rambo
like
does in the first
graphics
movie.
are like graphics are and everything. But this game just looks dated in a bad way.
It does a little bit. I mean, the graphics aren't terrible, but they're also not the best.
We expect from an arcade cabinet.
Having said that, though, the one thing I can say about the gameplay is solid. So you've got, as you can see here, the game is just moving you around and you got to aim. But, there's parts where you have an opportunity to jump into cover and that works. You get the reload mechanic where it's it's kind of like the Gears of War, the quick reload type of thing where if you hit the button at the right time, it'll give you a bonus or whatever. So they rip that off and they use that here. There's other stuff like this. There'll be a cinematic type of thing. There's also QTEs in this game. Here's some right here, actually. So if you're playing this on the harder difficulty and you screw this up, it's game over. Like, you got to do this over.
Die.
Like, that's it. You got to restart the whole thing and you lose a life. So especially this section right here when you're escaping from the police department or the police office, like, this goes on for like a few minutes, and if you mess one up at the end, you got to do the whole thing over again. So I think on the easier difficulty, it's a little bit more forgiving. But yeah, if you screw that up, that's a pain in the ass. So yeah, here we go. When you're fighting the police officers or whatever, you're supposed to, as opposed to the other enemies in the other parts of the game, you're supposed to just shoot them. Oh, this isn't that part, but you're supposed to shoot the officers in the leg, or you're just supposed to disable them. If you kill them, I think it does something, like you lose points or it takes ammo away or it does something, I forget. It's been a while since I played it. But yeah, in all the other stages, you just headshot guys and you just take them out. So, like I said, the gameplay is solid. The graphics, whatever. It's not the sharpest one out there, but it's not the worst also. I can't say, I played this on PC, so I don't know if the console versions don't look that great, but PC was good. The game is actually extremely short. I think you can get through each movie is separated into chapters, but you can get through this in like, 5 or 6 hours tops. And I played it on Green Beret, which is the highest difficulty that's unlocked at the beginning. I can't even remember if they unlock another one, but yeah, here's the rage mode right here where it's showing. We were talking about this before, right? So if you build up your rage bar, you can go in a rage mode where it's just like, ooh, and it slows everything down, and you just mow everybody away while it's in slow-mo. So that's cool. About the difficulty again, it got tough right at the end. It's mostly, it's not a breeze, but it doesn't get hard until the really end. But I did get stuck at the end.
I was gonna say, like, how's the AI? Because it looks like the enemies just kind of roll and then you just have to take them out.
Yeah, pretty much. There's other ones where, like, at certain stages they'll hide behind stuff and like you can get hit with like TNT or grenades or something. But yeah, for the most part, they're just kind of out in the open. The only tricky part is if they're like hiding behind something and you got to wait for them to pop up. But yeah, for the most part, it's nothing. It's nothing too complicated from the AI. what I was saying about the difficulty, though, is like, yeah, it's just there's just a huge difficulty spike at the end. But this game does have skill points and perks. So as you go, you unlock certain things you can do, like you can get extended ammo clips, and you can have like a perk that changes your reload time, so it makes it easier to hit that perfect reload. The other thing I noticed too, so yeah, I was able to use all that stuff at the end of the game and actually get through it, even though I do it a whole bunch of times. It was a pain in the ass. It had some bugs, I can say. It was, especially, I'll say it again, all this stuff happened at the end, but it started crashing on me big time. I think there was a big bug at the end, and it was just like, I would do a thing, and I would do something that would lock up around the same point every time, and just tons of enemies on the screen, there's tanks involved, helicopters, all this stuff. I want to mention, so that's a problem if you're playing on PC. I don't know if they were able to kill the bugs a little bit better on the console version, but this right here, the helicopter, there's a couple of these spread throughout the game, and this is actually one of the best parts, because you just roll the helicopter and just blow the shit out of everything. This is awesome. This is probably the best part of the game. The helicopter part kicked ass, dude. Like, look at this. Just light up the entire camp with this shit. So, honestly, there's not a whole lot more I can say about this. Again, it follows the plot from the movies. Eventually, I think after this part, I think you land the helicopter, and then you have to there's an escort mission, so you have to protect the POWs and get them to the chopper. But
that's the wrong franchise.
Whatever. So yeah,
Russians?
Here's it right here where the guy shoot him in the leg. Right. These are the police officers. So that was the only different part. You're not supposed to shoot those guys and kill them. This was cool. Here we go.
So you're not supposed to kill Sheriff Will Teasel.
No.
He's a Korean War veteran,
Brian Dennehy?
This part was cool.
Right
This
there.
is from the movie, right? Where you just shoot the hell out of the police department.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to. But this the game very loosely follows the events of the movie.
Yeah. But this is still cool, and it interrupts you. I don't remember if this is exactly what happened.
I don't remember a shootout in the streets happening in First Blood.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not.
I think it's from Heat.
Oh, okay.
So they stop you, right? So it interrupts you, and they come and try and prevent you. But then it just cuts back. It's like, oh yeah, shoot it up some more. So that you just light up the police station and get the sheriff's attention because he's up on the roof.
I'm pretty sure what happened in the movie is you shoot the police station. The sheriff falls through the ceiling, then you start crying, and then you get arrested.
All right. Well, this just kind of ends after you get to that part. You shoot up the police station, and after you do enough damage, I think you go inside, but I don't remember. It's been at least a month since I played this. I don't know what the hell was going on with this.
Is there a crying mission?
No, there's not. It ends before that happens. I remember that.
So it doesn't
for sure.
play that song that they play at the end of First Blood like that. Tom, you must know how the song goes, right?
Let's see if it'll show it. I don't know.
They
If
knew
it
First Blood, not me.
I think the end of this mission is just he books it into the police station, or I think it might just end out in the street because there's some army trucks that are going to come in here. Yeah, see, it just cuts. So this is where you got to, I think you got to pick up the POWs here. And
does it play that,
Chris?
Does it play that sneaking around music?
No, it doesn't. Oh yeah, that's actually a good thing. There is a stealth mission. I think there's actually several stealth missions where, I actually played it. It gives you the option. You can go in and it gives you straight up. There's an icon that says "Go in guns blazing" or use stealth. I chose to do the stealth to try and mix it up. So you sneak up and there's a QT where you just kind of knife the guy or you choke him out or whatever.
Yeah, no, you forgot.
Yeah, exactly. And then there's another one where you actually plant bombs on fuel tanks and trucks and stuff. So when you get to the end of that level, if you did the QTs correctly, the bombs got armed, and then the whole level explodes, and then you sneak into the base. So I'll be honest. I mean, this game got some hate from what I remember. And this is I was it's a piece of shit. Whatever. It's a licensed property. The funny thing is, and I mentioned this to you guys before, they for Rambo's dialogue, they just lifted Stallone's voice from the movie, but it is a license, so that's they did the best they could. So let's wrap this up here. Let's put up the scorecard. There's not a whole lot more I can say about this. It was good. I mean, to be honest, like I said, it got some hate, but it was a solid game. I didn't have that many problems with it. It was fun. So the verdict I'm going to render on this though is only for the toughest Rambo fans. So only if you're Keith Apicary or like Keith Apicary can you play this. I'm not going to suggest this to everybody, so if you're the Rambo super fan, definitely grab it, check it out. It's a solid rail shooter. But otherwise,
get your gun con ready.
Yeah. Otherwise, probably not worth your time.
I'd rather be a POW than play this piece of crap game.
All right. So there you go, guys. That's Rambo the video game.